Hello, hi everyone. Welcome to SHEEBA'S travel stories. Is that money is the only thing which is restricting you from travel? May not be. So I'm going to share the budget of my 5 to 6 days itinerary to Kasol. I started my journey from Bangalore airport, and don't miss the launch breakfast or lunch before you board your flight. And then you reach to Chandigarh. You have a day full there to spend, and couple of things which you can enjoy there is the local food, the amazing lassi, and visit couple of places like Rock Garden, Sukhana Lake, Rose Garden, Shastri Market, where you get to buy lots of things in a very cheap rate, and you take an overnight bus to Kasol, which is around 800 to 1200 rupees. So Kasol is basically 30 kilometers far from Bhunter, and so 6 days itinerary is what I'm explaining here. So you can stay in tents, homestays, etc. You get it from 600 to 800 range. The day when you reach, you can enjoy the vibe of the city, the beautiful cafes, the unique dress you get there. And the next day, day 1, enjoy the beauty of Parvati Valley and the river, Manikarna Sahib, Gurudwara. There is a Shiva temple, there is hot water stream, etc., etc. So the one full day which you can walk around in and around Kasol to enjoy all these beautiful places. The second day, you can start trekking, because there are a lot of trekking places in Kasol, and trekking basically don't need money. You just need your physical fitness and energy to trek. So that is also one of the beautiful things. What you're seeing here is the beautiful ambience of the hot water stream and the Shiva temple, the kind of rituals they have there, and the beautiful Kasol, the Parvati Valley and the Parvati River. In Kasol town, you get lot of places to stay with this amazing scenic beauty around. It can be homestays, it can be tents, etc. And the amazing beauty of this valley is stunning. The second day can start for Kir Ganga trek, which required almost 5 hours to trek. So it normally need 2 days or 1.5 day. 1 day to trek, stay there, and come back on the second day. To start the base point, you can go by local transport to get there. So you can use a bus, and don't miss the local food. Siddu, momos, what you get from the hills, it's amazing. And then you start walking. So the picture perfect view which you get during the trekking is amazing. So it takes 5 hours to reach Kir Ganga trek on top of it. And there are inbuilt tents, 500 plus tents where you can get, which includes food and breakfast, lunch, and dinner and breakfast, which is around 800 to 1000 per person. And you can book there, stay there, take a hot water bath in the night, in the morning, enjoy the vibe of the night, see a beautiful sunrise in the morning, and start trekking back on the second day morning. So you need 1 full day and the second day half. By the time when you reach, you are tired, you need to take some rest as well. This is a hot water spring which is just 10 minutes walk from the Kir Ganga place. Day 4, you can go to Chalal village and Malala village trek as well. Chalal village is some 45 minutes walk from the Kasol town. You can walk and look around the city, the village, and take the view of the village. And beautiful homestays and cafes are also there. So it will take maybe 2-3 hours of your morning time. Once you are done with that, you can head towards Malana village. So to reach to Malana village, you may have to take a taxi, which is around 1500 to 2000 rupees, because you do not get very frequent public transport to reach to the base. And once you reach the base, from there you need to walk around 2.5 hours to reach to the very unique traditional Malana village, which is known for its tradition, its cultures, etc. So that is the thing which you can do on the 4th day. And Malana village is very famous for their uniqueness on the culture, as well as it is very famous for marijuana, etc. Day 5, you can trek to Tosh and Kutla. So if you're already tired, you can take a public transport or a car till Tosh and then walk to Kutla. Day 6 is you can go back to Kullu, and see the beauty of Bijli Mahadev, which is again a Shiva temple. It's a beautiful sight, and to reach there you need to climb around 2000 steps, and the view what you get after reaching there is amazing. So this is when you start from Kasol, come back towards Bhunter, Kullu Manali road, and that is where you start climbing to Bijli Mahadev. But you can take public transport to make it more budget friendly as well. So you may have to just pay 100 rupees to reach to Kullu Bhunter junction, and from there you take a public private car. And don't miss the amazing fresh varieties of fruits what you get in Kullu market. It is n number of fruits which you wouldn't have even seen, and very fresh as well. So don't miss those fruits. So excluding the flight charges, the whole together, the 6 days trip may cost you something around 10 to 15,000 rupees. And if you have if you two people are traveling, you share the expense, then it is just around 7-8,000 per person. So that is where you do the entire 6 days of Kasol trip. Right, so don't you see that is budget friendly, and it's not too much for your pocket. And to get a cheap flight ticket, book it early so that you get a cheap flight ticket, or if you have time, take a train so that you don't bleed your pocket too much. So for travel, it is not the money which is a problem every time. It's the time, it is rest of the other things which we have to plan for. So I hope you enjoyed seeing the budgets and the details of Kasol trip. Thank you so much for watching.